Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. So, today we are going to be working, continuing the stock taking job. So, the way it's going to work, if you haven't been watching the last streams, is there is a warehouse job currently to be able to pack jobs, but we're in the process of making another stock taking job where you actually have to count pallets and stuff. So in the last stream, we got to a point where we had a bit of an issue with this thing breaking on us, but that was because I modified the struct, and I need to go to every place that struct is to be able to sort of fix it and that. But let me point something out. If you haven't seen or haven't noticed yet, we've actually got donations now. You're seeing a little goal here. So let me explain. So now you can actually donate to the project through Streamlabs. So the link's in the description, and it sort of works with the stream. So when you donate, it'll pop up on stream. And these donations, the main reason for them, it's not to go into my pocket. It's to help cover development costs. Like assets, services, like in this case, multi-streaming services, so I can make the stream better, and also hardware, like in this case, I've got a second monitor fund. So the second monitor is really going to allow me to put this into another window, so then I can just have it there and I can sort of see the comments. That's going to make the streams a lot better, because I'll be able to interact with you guys in real time a lot better, because I'm missing a lot of comments. I'll sort of have to stop developing and then go to this window to be able to see the comments. So that's going to make the streams a lot better, and also it's also going to help cover costs like multi-streaming. So the purpose for multi-streaming is that we're going to be multi-streaming not only on YouTube but also Kick and Twitch. This is going to give us more exposure for the game, and other things it will cover is assets and potentially bonus payments to the developers that work hard on this project. So that's sort of a way for you to sort of contribute to the project. And what I'm going to do is, at the end of each devlog, I'm going to list all the developers and all the donators as well, as a shout out at the end of each devlog. So it's really to your discretion. It's really up to you if you'd like to donate. But the current fund I've got now, the current things that we would need would be a second monitor and also multi-streaming services. But I'm going to cover that cost within the next week. So within the next week we're going to be multi-streaming. But yeah, so let's jump straight into what we're going to be doing. So from yesterday's stream, we sort of got to a point. Let me see if I'll just jump in game and I'll show you pretty much where we're at. But let me make sure this is good. Yeah, that's good. Everything's good here. Everything's looking good here. Yes, beautiful. All right. So there's a little bug list just in case we need it. This can get removed now. This can get that can just go like that. So now we're jumping in game now. So yeah, I'll pretty much jump in game. I'll show you pretty much where we're at. I've also worked out a better way to do the pallet logic. So the initial idea was to number the pallets on each rack, because there's 3 pallets on each rack. So maybe we can have pallet 1, pallet 2, pallet 3. But that would literally require a lot of coding. So I come up with a better idea. The dispatch pallets, the pallets that you actually pack the boxes onto, they can be have locations attached to them, right? So instead of trying to number them and use those numbers, for stuff for the kitchen is on rack 1, pallet 1, whatever, we can just have the location on the dispatch pallet. So then it avoids us sort of having to do that pallet thing to add that extra bit to it. But we'll have different locations for different pallets. So if you're packing, so when you generate an order, or when you generate a stock take or whatever, even with the order, you will actually generate a location that you have to send it to. So that's if that makes sense. but that's where we are. So let me, that's right. So obviously I can't work until I put on my clothing. I'll fix that bug from yesterday. That was just me not compiling everything after the structure change. What would you like to do? I would like to count stock this time. So now we can start stock take. It says count all the boxes on rack 2. So if I go back to here, we should see we've got to remove all this logic, but potentially have or actually no, we should code that logic at least for the, we should number the pallets at least for the stock take. So then you're actually counting no, then you're only counting 1. Maybe we can have different types of different types of product. So all right, so there's that. So now obviously nothing else works because we haven't really got any of that that logic working. But let's jump into here and let's start jumping straight into it. So we might as well jump straight into the, let me jump back over to here. Hopefully this chat is actually, hopefully this chat's actually going to work. If can someone please, there we go, it's working. How you doing, Gary Smith, mate? Welcome to the stream. All right, so it's working, everything. So the way it's gonna work with the multi-streaming, you know, see how Gary Smith's on YouTube, you can see the YouTube logo. We're gonna have Twitch logos and Kick logos, so all of your comments are going to come together here, and I'm going to be able to see them and respond to all of yous, you know, in real time, and better if I have a second monitor. So that's the idea for that, for the multi-streaming. Well, that's how it's going to look, but pretty much. So, and I can also see the events of everything happening. So if any alerts happen. How you doing, Tombstone, mate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So you were probably watching yesterday. We're pretty much taken off from yesterday, where we left off yesterday. I just got everything fixed and pretty much got all these donation system working. And if you guys, I don't think you guys were here at the start of the stream. The donations are not going to go into my pocket. They're going to help me with development costs. So this is a way for you guys to sort of become a part of the project. It's going to help cover, you know, game assets, you know, services that I might need. Also multi-streaming services for the stream, so anything for the project or the stream, you know, like game assets, services, hardware, you know, like a monitor in this case to make the streams better. I might need some headphones to help me continue the streams and stuff like that, and also potentially we can set goals for little bonus payments for the developers. Because they do a lot of, well, there's only one developer right now and he does a lot of work, guys. Like he's done over 50 animations, you know. Like the deal I have with the developers is there really is no payment because I can't afford to pay them. The offer is that they you know, they help me develop the game, and then when we get to the point when we need funding, because we need at least a small amount of funding to be able to register the game, register the studio, but also they'll get a cut out of the funding. So depending on how much work they do, they'll get more of a cut, you know. But I thought since we have donations now, we could potentially have little you know, developer funds, like a small bonus payment that we can maybe pay the animator to just thank him for getting us to this point. Because without this animator, without these developers, I cannot progress through the game, you know what I mean? Without these assets, I cannot progress the game, you know what I mean? Like, I can... I've been purchasing assets myself, but you know, I'm not loaded, you know, like, so I sort of have to wait for certain times to be able to afford certain assets. But this just makes a way for you guys to contribute and potentially push the development forward and keep driving the development forward, if that makes sense. So I thought this was a really good way for you guys to contribute. But that's just explaining that. But let's jump straight into this. So let's start thinking this logic through. So let's go straight to the we don't want pallet numbers for starters. Let's go to, is it the order? No, it's, does the order need to change? we just need to add a location here, so it makes sense. So the location is the certain palette you use. This might be the kitchen palette. This is the commissary palette. This can be the laundry palette. You know what I mean? We'll just have those three locations. So you're packing stuff for the kitchen, the commissary, or the laundry, right? And that's where the location is going to be attached here. The location here, like you'll be able to know which one to go to. Does that make sense? I think that's a little bit better than actually numbering these pallets, and you know what I mean? Like, I reckon we just, because what we'll do is we'll limit 3 maximum pallets, so then we'll know once you've able to count a pallet, you'll be able to count another pallet, and then once you count a third pallet, then we'll know you're finished, without having to store this data somewhere and loop through to detect and set booleans if they've been, like, you know what I mean? So it's just, we can use that logical sense. It's the logic is that there's only going to be 3 pallets, right? So, and you can only count the pallets from a specific rack. So you can literally only interact with 3 pallets, right? And once you interact with a pallet, interesting. Oh, that's right. We'll just put a boolean on here. Oh, then I have to reset it. Oh, we have to store it at one stage, but not as much. We won't be doing as much handling as before. All right, so there's that. So let's go. We've got to order. Well, let's just throw this straight in. We can start making these locations here. I've got a bit of an OCD fix here. Everything. Interesting. Everything says types, and then I got into an OCD thing. But all right, we'll just leave it at that. Working stays. We'll start breaking the breaking the thing. All right. So now that's right. We need to locate. Is there a location? There isn't any location. Dispatch locations. Boom, boom, boom. We can do the first dispatch will be commissary. Just making sure I'm spelling it right. Commissary, and we'll just say kitchen. What do you reckon some other locations? We could potentially add another location. What other locations do you think we can be packing orders for? A specific location in the jail. So kitchen, laundry. Is that how you spell laundry? Yeah. We'll just go with 3 pallets for now. We can add one very simple, very easily. So there's that. So now what we can do is, oh, interesting. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So now we can go to here and we can actually store it here. So now we can go to dispatch location. Going on here. Dispatch location. Bang. Bang. Boom, boom. So this is so we know, this is like how we determine the actual location of the dispatch. This will be the data for here and also the data for the list entry. So commissary, kitchen, laundry. So now we'd have to store this somewhere in the data. So we can go to, it would be, is it dispatch data? Or counting data, charge data, order data, pallet data. Rack number is large. Oh, that's the pallet, not that. Order data. Dispatch location. I'll just leave it there. All right. So there. So now that's in there. Now this can be here. There. Okay. Location. Dispatch location. So location, dispatch location, which would be, we'll just go like that for that. And then we can go bind it. No, we can set the text. Set text. All right, now this would be to string to text. Okay, bang. So now we've got that order location. So now when so we might as well modify the location into the pick packing, and then we can add there won't be any location for this. So this needs to be done. So let's code this in first. So we'll be doing the pick packing first. So there's that. We've got the order. So now we can go to the logic. Now we need to add it to the packing data. Double check up on you guys. Yep, everything's looking good. Alright, beautiful. Shout out to the free watching. Yep, that should be good. So packing data. Rack number, total boxes, dispatch location. Dispatch location. Just leave it like that. Save all. Pack 2 boxes for location. Oh yeah, packing data good. Okay. All right. So now we know where we're packing for. Okay, we need to randomize the enum now. Number of entries E. What? Locations. Number of entries, locations. Shit. So there's the random index. And then we convert it back to an enum. And then we store it. For the love of God. To enum locations. Alright, there we go. So now that's good. Generate order. That should be good. So now we need make sure they're interacting with the right one, but how is this going to show the right numbers now? So we need to, there's nothing we can do about it, because the way it works is we're going to have multiple interact types. Interesting. Um, shit. Commissary dispatch. Kitchen dispatch. Laundry dispatch. Just gonna have to be. And now their location's got to compare to this location. But this, interesting. Okay. This so the only thing that's this going to do now, limit it to only one person being able to do to one pallet. So we're going to have multiple pallets, a bunch of pallets, maybe like 6 or 8 pallets, just so it can handle everyone. Or would have to work around the logic somehow. Alright, so there's that. Alright, there's that done. So now we know which pallets, which pallets. But when we interact with the pallets, uh, we need to check the location of the pallet. At what point? This point here. Alright, beautiful. So now, if they can act, this is the point where they can actually pack the box, if they got a box. But it doesn't really, this can happen here or here, but it doesn't matter. So we need to check if their location they're packing. Okay. What? Oh, that's the rack number. Remember how yesterday I was saying, at the bottom level, all that's happening is zeros and ones? This is literally all that's happening here. Look, 0, 1. Check if it's 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 0, 1. It's all that's happening. You're handling zeros and ones. Okay, so there we go. So if they're at the right location, else they're not at the right location, I should format something here. So wrong dispatch palette. Go to dispatch. It'll be this one. To stream. Alright. Wrong dispatch palette. Go to wrong dispatch palette. Go to commissary dispatch. Wrong dispatch palette. Go to commissary dispatch. Alright. So there we go. So now we can actually put the boxes on the right location. How you doing, Zuzu mate? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. And if you'd like to stay updated on the game, jump into the description, go to the Discord. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project, hit the donate the Streamlabs tip link in the description. It's at the top of the description. So yeah. Shout out to the 5. So this should be good now. We should be able to only now pack things for certain locations. So let's have a crack at that. probably going to do another long stream today. So these streams are going to be daily from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Anywhere from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time every day. If I do take a day off, I might post on YouTube and let everybody know that I won't be streaming that day. And that would only be if I'm taking a day off because I need a rest. But it'll only be one day. So there'll only be one day in between sort of breaks sort of thing. So it'll be every single day I'll be streaming. So because I might as well just jump in the stream, because if I'm working on a game, I might as well just jump in the stream and stream what I'm doing anyway. You know what I mean? So the way I'm doing it is, I'm doing work inside the stream for a couple of hours, doing as much as I can, and then potentially fixing it or preparing for the next stream, or even just going all out and finishing off and then showcasing in shorts and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where we are. So alright, we should only be able to pack orders for specific locations now. And actually, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We need to. And if you're new to the stream, you haven't watched the last couple of streams, I'm actually getting animations made, and see how the health and hunger just popped to that. That's a bug. It's meant to go to that level -1 point straight away, but it isn't. That's a bug that I keep forgetting. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting animations made. So as you can hear a zipper sound effect. That's gonna coincide with an animation of zipping up, just to make it look like you've actually put on clothes. It will sound and look like you put on clothes. So now we can pack some orders. We want to generate that bad boy. Pack 2 boxes for laundry. Why is it only saying that? Okay. The enum must be that. Oh, that's right. That just says dispatch. I was wondering why dispatch wasn't attached to that laundry string. All right, so there's commissary dispatch, kitchen dispatch, laundry dispatch. If I go here, technically it will say wrong dispatch pallet, go to the laundry. So we'd have to go here, and now it's saying you don't have any boxes. All right, so now we need to go to rack 2, grab 2 boxes from rack 2. If we try put it in the commissary, wrong pallet, beautiful, laundry dispatch, we're packing 2. So that's a little bit more realistic now. Do you like that, guys? Pack 2 boxes for laundry. There we go, we've packed it. Now we should be able to see, say laundry here. Order, the order number's not, interesting, this is all wrong. Interesting, so this is all broken then. So we need to go through all that code and just double check everything's all Eastwar. Location, are we, yeah, that's right. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let me go get the order entry and the stock entry compiled. This is going to be removed. All that, we don't need to do that yet, but what I want to do is go to the main now. There's something not cooperating down here. Alright, so we're generating the order, it's listing it correctly. Then we're starting the pick packing job, we're updating the list. We're telling them what to do. Setting them packing mode. the order amounts, rack number. Oh, here. There's our issue right there. Uh, this is interesting. So here's an issue. See how this is getting called once by one node, so that will randomize the number ones. This is getting called once, that'll randomize the number ones. But this is getting called once, so it will randomize the number ones. But if I go like this, what's going to happen is it's going to randomize it here and then randomize it there. So we need a little local variable called local dispatch location. So now we just go like that. Oh, interesting. I have to do this first. Dispatch location, beautiful. So now I've got to do it somewhere here. But I can do it like this. Fucking come off it. Jump in the comments, guys. Where are you watching from? I'd like to know your time zones, what times it is there. It'd be good to know all you guys locations. All right, so there we go. Dispatch location. So now we can set it correctly and set the same one. All right, so now I feel like, oh yeah, the data's getting set correctly now. So there's that. So what I think's happening is our toggle is not where it's at. Update order lists, update stock tech. Okay, so it should be. USA, whereabouts in USA? Because the East and West is like a 2 hour difference. Shout out to the 4 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. And if you'd like to contribute towards the development of the cost, you can do a donation. Link in the description. Northeast, it's 7:06 where I am. Nice PM, not bad. That's actually good time. Actually, this is a good time. I think probably the best time. Shout out to the 4 watching, but that's where we are now. We've actually doing the logic, but we need to work out why it's not listing properly. There's some sort of logic here that's not logicking. So alright, okay, okay. Okay. Ah, Okay, so generate order, generate stock take. Alright, so interesting. Where's the... I need to know where it would be here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I don't know. Let's jump in. Maybe something. Maybe those fixes that I've just done were allowed to work now. So what was happening? It was the order list was not updating properly. So with the way the logic worked now, I'd have to make multiple sets of three. So, you know, 3, 6, or 9 pallets. So that will allow 3 people to do. Because, like, if you've got an order that's for a certain, oh no, it wouldn't really matter. Because if you've got an order that's for a certain location and someone else is packing it using that pallet, you can just tag team and like sort of pack your orders in between each other, sort of thing. I don't even know why I'm thinking about this right now. This type of stuff comes when you're actually testing the game and people are like, look, I can't. There's not enough pallets. I can't, you know, work. But you should be able to by tag teaming. Because it really only takes him 20 seconds to do the pallet. Then you can do a pallet, he can do a pallet, you can do a pallet type of thing. That's why I added 3, so 3 people can do it at the same time. But now these pallets at specific locations has now destroyed that whole concept. Alright, so now we want to pack an order with an actual proper order list. Pack orders, generate order, pack 3 boxes for the kitchen. Order number's not copying it. Neither's that. What's going on here? No, actually that is a... So there's something wrong in that. There's something wrong in that. There must be something wrong in that. In this. For some reason. I don't know what's going on here. This is what's probably it is. This hasn't been opened yet. Where is it? Order entry. So this, there we go. There's the problem. See, when you Unreal Engine doesn't like structs getting modified. You know what I mean? Because see how I've modified this struct. Now I need to go to wherever this struct is called and literally compile it, because the game will still run even though this is not compiled. That's a little bit of a bug, I think, but that's the situation. So now it's actually going to work. But yeah, there's a little tip there. But welcome to the daily streams and also the extended edition. We're also going to have multi-streaming to get more people in the streams and also more exposure for the game. So that costs $20 a month. So you know, that's now a cost that technically the project needs. Also, a second screen would be super useful. It will make the streams better in a sense that I can communicate with you guys in real time without having to leave the engine and go open up that thing to see what you've actually just set. You know what I mean? I can have other things open as well. I can also open things up on that window. It's got to be so much better. Um, but it should work now. Everything should work fine now, and that should be the order list, and then we can start work. We'll pretty much be finalizing the stock take job today. At the bare minimum, we'll be getting that done, and then we should be ready for the animations, which may come in the next day or so. Within the next 1 to 3 days, I believe the animations will be. There's not that many. There's probably 6, I think he's making. Okay, so let's put our clothing on and see how. I'll just say this again. I know I'm repeating myself in these streams, but see how the skin's like going through the overalls. I don't know if there's something that I haven't done on my end, or but someone said that because Unreal Engine 5.6 has new metahuman functionality, that it fixes that, he says. But I don't think that's the case, because what's happening is the character's mesh, body mesh, is a full mesh. So his mesh is sticking through the clothes. So what I need to do, and I don't know if it's possible, is I need to have just a head with a neck and just the hands. So then so there is no body. That's the only way it would actually fix it. But yeah, these aren't the final metahumans that we're going to use. This is just some random metahuman that I'm using for now. Pack an order, generate an order. 3 boxes for commissary from rack 3. Alright, beautiful. 3 boxes for commissary from rack 3. Order number looks good. Alright, beautiful. We can't dispatch it. You have not finished packing the order. Go to rack 3, grab 3 boxes. And the animations, I think, are properly done now. Which looks pretty cool. So 3 boxes, which is the commissary dispatch. Let's double check I can't put it in the wrong dispatch. Yeah, no. Alright, bang. So now I can actually dispatch the order. Beautiful. Alright. So now let's see where we're at with this. Count stock, generate a stock take. Count all of the boxes on rack 1. Count all of the boxes on rack 1. 1, 2, okay. Okay. Interesting. See, we're only going to have 2 fields here, and I think that just looks a little bit not good. So we can add another field here, maybe a dummy field. Maybe each rack number. Each rack. Alright, here we go. Here's an idea now. Which will probably lead to me needing more racks if we have more dispatch locations, but I don't think we're going to have any more dispatch locations. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, so this is how it's going to work. Rack 1's going to be commissary. Rack 2 is going to be kitchen. Rack 3 is going to be laundry. That's how it's going to work. So we're going to, which are like dummy locations. But you only see that type of stuff here. So what I can do is go stock take entry. Where is it? Okay. We would have to have the Product type. Product type. Commissary items. Kitchen product. Laundry supplies. Commissary items or commissary groceries or commissary food. Commissary, yeah, commissary items, kitchen product, kitchen produce. Commissary items, kitchen product, laundry supplies. Okay. So product type. Product type, rack number. Let's do this the proper way. Okay. Okay. So working stock entry, stock entry. Working stock entry. Stock entry. Okay, so now we can call this product. No. Product type. So product, rack, pallet number gets removed. There we are. Product, rack, quantity, beautiful. Rack number, product type. Amount input. Product type. Beautiful. All right. Product type, rack number. So now that's done. So now we need to properly, the fuck? Fucking, I don't know. This is not going to matter. Why am I worried about that? Alright. So there's that. So now we need to go through all this logic here. So what's broken here? Palette number. Local palette number. Fucking hell. Palette number. I think it'd be a good idea to put wooden signs or something above the pallets that tell you if it's the kitchen or the other dispatch spots to avoid confusion. Yeah, that's a very good point, mate. Shout out to the 5 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project, you can donate. Link in the description. So what I need to do now is, depending on which rack number this is, which would be 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, that's a very good idea. So what I'd have to do, uh, what I could do, right? Instead of just being on like a 1 here, I can move this up a little bit and have the word underneath here. So 1 kitchen, 1 commissary, 2 kitchen. I can do that probably right now, actually. Yeah, yes. So we'll consider this as 1, 2, 3. So commissary, kitchen, laundry. And what I could do is dispatch location, dispatch locations, expose and spawn, bang. So, okay, bang, like that. So now I can go like this. So that's commissary, kitchen, laundry. And now we can go into here. Rack number. What's this? Rack number. Okay. Shit. Number. Location. Where's the text? The font size. What? Where's the font? Oh, scale, is it? 0.5. Okay. 0.5. Right in the middle, we can call this the location. Fucking much smaller. 0.3. 0.3. How does that look? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, mad. Alright, so now what I need to do is go here and just set this bad boy. Number. Location. Oh, fucking hell. so there we go. So now that should be good. How's that look, man? Nice? Nice? Oh, nice. That actually looks a lot more realistic right now. It does. So you can either go off the location or the rack number. You can't get it wrong now, literally. So yeah, we'll just have, like, this sounds a bit like, literally will be all the possible locations. Commissary, food, kitchen, product, laundry, supplies. We don't need any more locations. There's no need for it. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool now. Much better. Very good suggestion, brother. Thank you very much. But what do you reckon, guys? Nice, nice, nice. So what were we doing before that? All right, we're over here sorting this shit out. Interesting. Interesting. That would be the same index. So theoretically, I could to what's it called? To bytes, and then to enum, to enum product, to enum product, and then go. That's us. All right. So now we should have specific locations. Be able to see it much better. Alright, so now I think this is the final version of the packing, guys. What do you reckon? Beautiful or beautiful? Alright. Let me go like this. Shout out to the 4 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Alright, so there we are. Okay, beautiful. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's jump in and test out our little packing. We know for sure that the NPC at least is going to know what he's doing now, where he's going. But yeah, once we finish this, that'll be done. So then we have a pretty dope way to work, which is fairly realistic for in a prison setting. And then we'll be working on the NPC, upgrading the NPC system, and that will be version 1.0.1. And then I'll be ready to do a devlog. And anyone that donates from this point forward to that devlog will actually be listed at the end of the devlog as a contributor. But yeah, I think like this, I love how everything looks now. I've got all the events here, so now I can see everything happening. But what I want to do is I want to get a second monitor so I can have this over to my left, another screen to my left, and I can just leave it open and actually look to my left when I hear a comment. You know what I mean? Instead of having to stop what I'm doing, go to here, read it. And that whole process is making me miss comments, and I'm not answering everything. So it's going to make the stream a lot better. All right, so now we should be, packing should be sweet. Commissary, kitchen, laundry. That's a mad suggestion. That one, it looks a lot better. Alright, I would like to pack an order, please. Alright, that's working properly. So, you can now work inside the warehouse. Pack 3 boxes for commissary from rack 3. So now the rack number is based on it can't be a random rack number. It needs to be dependent on what the location is. Okay, so generate pick packing order. See, there's the random rack. I mean, Oh, that's right. So now this location would be the same index as that. So now this, the rack number would essentially be to integer. That's us. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's going to fix it. Should be good to go now. So now the packing system's complete. Should be fairly simple to finish off the stock taking job. That's something I want to can one of you jump in the comments and type explanation point commands and see if a link comes up with the command list. And you can also do explanation point game or explanation point project. I just want to see if those Nightbot bands are working in the working in the stream, which I think that they weren't updating before the stream because I updated all the commands. So it might be showing the old information, then I'll know if I have to fix it or not. Okay, alright. Pack 3 boxes for laundry from rack 3. Alright, so now, beautiful. Can't send it to the commissary, we've got to send it to the dispatch. Rack 3. There we go, there's the final version of the packing system. I think it's a lot better. Beautiful. This information should be correct. Laundry rack 3. Yep. 3 boxes. Dispatch. Beautiful. Alright, so there we are. Yeah, that's all the old information. So I need to reconnect this Nightbot. Yeah, that's all the old information. So yeah, disregard that for now. For this stream anyway. Shout out to the 6 watching. Yeah, that's the very old game. Justice County roleplay. We're trying to make a fucking GTA style roleplay. Like with everything, which would have took us 5 years at the bare minimum. Probably 10 years to make that fucking thing with the team that we got anyway. But yeah, thanks for that, bro. So I need to reconnect the Nightbot. Okay. So now we can go into stock takes. No problem, no worries, man. Thank you, Gary Smith. Shout out to the 6 watching. All right, so let's see where we're at with stock take. We'll go back in and we'll see where we're at. I'll be back in 10 seconds, guys. I just want to get a drink. Okay, let's do it. The extended streams, the extended edition. I should have put that in the tag on the title, extended edition. But yeah, 2 3 hour streams every day, guys. 8 a.m. from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. daily. Sydney time, which is GMT plus 11, which is literally the last time zone possible. Yes. So if you want to know what time these streams are, obviously around this time, an hour or 2 ago. But if you're watching after the stream and you want to know exactly when, go to Google and just type in what time is it in Sydney when I'm in New York or something? You know what I mean? And then compare the time difference. Or what you would Google is what time is it here when it's 9 a.m. in Sydney? Just Google that. What time is it here when it's 9 a.m. in Sydney? And then you'll get your time different, your actual time. So, man, these racks look so much better now with the information on it. Big difference. Do you reckon I should lower the numbers very slightly? This is an OCD thing. Like, I think the number needs to be lowered. No, I think it's the same distance from the bottom to the top. Yeah, that's good. All right. So now we want to check out stock takes to see where we are and how far we've gotten with it. Okay. So now we want to count stock. Count all the boxes on rack 1. Okay, so now we're in a stock take mode. So now if we go to rack 1, we can pick up a box. But that's not what we want happening. So when we pick up boxes, we'll be interacting with that bad boy. Aha, this is what's happening here. So we need to okay, that's what's happening because of this. Alright, so we need to start thinking about how we're going to count these pallets. Any ideas, guys? So this counted string. That's not even going to fucking show because I haven't got those display messages. So now we need to do counting logic. We would need the number to be different every time. So I'm thinking pallets counted. So once that reaches 3, we will know they've counted all of them. Total product, total boxes. Total box count. There we go. That's what we need. So when they do this bad boy, we can count boxes on pallet. Count boxes on pallet. Alright, count boxes on pallets. That would increase. Oh no, increase. Increment. So once they've counted the boxes on a pallet, they've counted the pallet. And then total boxes on a pallet would be the total box pallets counted. Okay, pallets counted. Okay, total box count. Okay. Box amount. So the the total count, the box amount plus the total count is the new total box count. Once the total box count, actually once this is more equal to 3, this is where we finalize the objective. This will be and set is finished. So this will be then finalizing, or counting them, and then we know we can use that boolean to determine if they're finished or not. Oh, that's just finishing it. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we just need that to happen, and then they can generate. That's right. So if they're packing and finished, then we can generate. All right. Objective text. Interesting. Oh, that's disabling it. Okay. So now theoretically, count boxes on pallets. But this number needs to be random, or each time. So random integer within range would be, the boxes would be either 2 to 4. So there we should theoretically be able to count boxes now until we finish, and then theoretically then we have to input that correct number. All right, so let's just see how far we got here. Should we jump over to here? Share it to the free watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to contribute to the project, you can hit the donation link in the description. Even $1 will go a long way. I really appreciate any donation. And $1 would literally get you uh, in the list, in the contributor list, in the devlog. So you'll be listed in the devlogs. You'll be listed in the final game credits as a contributor. So yeah, I'll be listening in all the devlogs until the game's actually released, and then you'll go down as an actual contributor to the game because you literally contributed to the game. So that's the idea. So I thought that'd be a little cool way to sort of speed up development, get the things that we're going to need, and sort of give you guys a way to contribute yourselves and become a part of the project. But there we are. So are we going in game now? All right, there we go. Beautiful. How long have we been going for? Hour and 20 minutes. That's nothing. Let's keep going. So now theoretically we should be able to count the boxes on the pallet. I mean on the rack. But we got no logic to see if they're at the right rack yet. So we could theoretically count 3 boxes anywhere. What's the get? Okay. I don't know what happened there, but count all the boxes on rack 3. Laundry supplies. That says rack 2. So that logic's not correct. Because it's a random rack number, that's right. So 3 boxes, we need to count 3. It doesn't matter which one. Let's just make it look like we're doing it correctly. Alright, so here's 1, 2, 3. So that's right. What we need to do is when we're here, we need to do this and update this. And we need to when we generate a stock counts and we start stock takes. Okay. Count all of the boxes on this is starting it, so then this would be total counts 0. Shit. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Total amount. Total box count. So now that should update it, so we know how many we've counted. We should probably just make a sound because that's an action that you've actually done something. So we'll probably do that as well. Okay. This is going to re-pop it into existence. Interesting. Okay. So what I need to do then, the text only needs to be updated. So what I should be doing is playing is animation playing forward. So if the animation is not playing forward already, we don't need to replay the animation or send a message. We just need to do that. All right. So now that should update, go make a sound when we count, and then we should be able to finish. Let's see, we need to determine if they're at the right rack. This is the rack number they're going to be at. How the fuck am I going to determine which rack they're at? Interesting. Interesting. So what I'm going to have to do is add that, which will be the dispatch location. Dispatch expose. Or the palette, it should be in the palette data. That's where it is. That's interesting. Okay, so there's the rack number then. So these do have rack numbers. Okay. This would be stock data. So if the palette is the same as the fuck. All right, so number we need to do that. So this will be to bytes. Okay, I know why it's incorrect. So if that rack number, that's the index of the rack number, and then we've got to plus it. So now if this number is the same as this number, they're at the right spot, they're at the right palette. So if they're at the right palette, we can count it. If they're not, You are at the wrong rack. Go to number. Ah, interesting. Okay. Interesting. To integer. No. To string. Okay, there's that. Now we need notifications. Interesting. I need notifications now. Shit. Okay. All right. Bit of an OCD fix there. All right. Now we should be able to count the pallets unless we're at the wrong rack. And how do we know if it's been counted or not? Uh, um, okay. Oh wait, shit. Uh, what? Alright, so now now we just reset the whole rack at the right point. Okay. So now we should be able to count only the right amount and actually have an updated amount to input. Let's see how this goes. I mean, instead of looping through the lot, but there's only 3 racks, like, or 9 pallets. It's not really. I mean, I could store the pallet IDs in an array, and every time I interact with it, then I add to that array. That's actually what I'm going to do. That's actually going to be more optimized. We'll do that. So we'll optimize that right now. So I could just, every time I interact with a pallet, I store it in an array, and then I can loop through that array and then reset the exact pallets. That would be a more optimized way. We'll do that, but we'll just see if this works. So what I should be able to do, I should be able to count the boxes, and my objective text should update to the amount that I've counted. And once I've counted 3 boxes, it should be updated. It might get removed actually. Yeah. That's okay. It needs to stay there because it can't be removed because I need to know how much to input. Okay, so that's that issue. Okay, something's broken now. Start stock take. Start stock take's not copying it. Okay, this is what's that. Pallet number, interesting. Counting data. Rack number. Fuck. Now I'm gonna have to fucking. Just working alright. Okay, I don't think this logic's correct. So there's the rack number, but at the index of it, and then we plus, and then we plus 1 to get the actual. No, that's the index, so that needs to stay like that. Why is the product number becoming the rack number? Oh, yeah, because they're the same index. That's correct. But then the rack number, that's the index of the rack number. And that will be the index of that. Yeah, I think that's correct. The rack number minus 1 will be the index. The rack number minus 1 will be no. That's the index. The index. And the index will be plus 1, yes. Alright. Yes. Okay. So I don't know what's happening. Interesting. So when we oh, here we go. Oh wait, no. Where is it here? Start stock take job. This is not happening now. Update stock lists. Okay. Let's go back in game, see if we can figure something out. Sorry, how long? 2 hours almost, not bad. Shout out to the two watching. So once I'm able to count the boxes and input the stock, that's that done, minus the animations, which will be like a 4-second montage of you holding a clipboard and writing on the clipboard, so it looks like you're counting the boxes. So that is like an action sort of thing. But I need to check this and then go to the toilets. Or the bathroom, as you call it in America. We call it the toilet. That's where the toilet, or the shit house. The shit house is probably the best word for it. The shit house. So I need to dump a dookie. I need to detach a boulder. Let's go, come on. Let's do it. I should at least be able to generate a stock take, unless something's just decided to break again. What it is, I know what it is. It's the computer. It's the fucking computer. I haven't compiled the computer. I know it's the computer. Let's go straight to the computer. Watch. No, I'm wrong. Alright, give me like 2 minutes, guys. I need to go to the toilet, but what I can do is maybe keep you guys entertained a little bit by putting this up. If I go like this, you'll be able to hear it. I'll be back, guys. Just chill out with that. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Intermission. Alright guys, I'm back. Alright. How'd you go with this? It's already finished. Well, alright. Alright guys, shout out to the free watching. Alright, so where are we? I just figured, realised something while I was on there. We need to at least do this quickly. We need to make sure they haven't already counted it. Okay, see if it's already been counted, they can't count it again, obviously. They don't need to anyway. They could if they would, but they don't need to. They could if they really would like to, but we can go now like this. You have already counted this pallet. Alright, so there's that done. So now, alright, so now we're going to try it out. We're going to see what happens, where we get stuck. Oh, I could vary the number depending on if it's a large yeah, because there will be technically more boxes. So what I'll do is I'll randomize the number and then I'll add 50% of that number if it's a large pallet. Wait, interesting. Yeah, we'll just say that there's 6 boxes on the big pallets, but 4 boxes on the small pallets. Shout out to whoever's watching. Make sure you hit the like button, consider subscribing, guys. Notify YouTube to send more people in here, and we'll start getting some more people in their streams. Hopefully, multi-streaming's going to come very soon. That's going to be pretty dope, having 3 different platforms, 3 different streams all mixed into one, which would be pretty cool. Okay, I'm at the wrong rack, so I'm pressing stock take. We're generating a stock count. Something's happening here. Assuming is these bytes are not copying it. But if we can generate a pick packing at this was working. Interesting. Then that will get called. And we should be able to set this. Alright, so now something serious is happening. Somewhere. Something's broken somewhere. And I need to figure that out. So, how long have we been going for? I don't know if that's going to call the end of the stream. Because there's no point of... If, fuck, what would it be? Maybe... Yep, I think we may have hit a brick wall, guys. No, it's compiling. Stock entry. Computer compiled. Palettes. Wouldn't have nothing to do with it. This wouldn't have nothing to do with it. This wouldn't have nothing to do with it. So I don't know. Let me just compile everything. Like, we're going to jump in game one more time and see if we can maybe get it working. That's what I can do. I can do a I'll just add 50%. That's what I'll do. So, a random number from 2 to 4, and then it will add 2, or 1 or 2 on top for the large pallet. So that's a large pallet, that's a small pallet. See how this has got like 1 extra pallet? We'll just assume there's another 2 extra on there or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. So 8. 8 for a small pallet, 10 for a big pallet. But obviously we can only dispatch 4 at a time. But the count can be how many there is there. Yeah, that will work. So that's the logic for that. And then literally, all we need, like, there's just bugs right now. So right now we can generate a stock take. We know how many boxes from a certain rack. We can grab that number, and then we just got to input that number and then submit the count, and then that's the job process. So I'll probably end up doing that maybe off stream to get that all ready, and then hopefully by tomorrow or the next day we will have animations to mess around with to sort of make this whole system, working system, look a lot better, and also then give us the ability to upgrade the NPC system, which is they're going to be walking around and doing actions like counting stock, packing their own pallets. The nurse is going to have walking animations and all that type of stuff. She's going to walk around the clinic. Let's see if I can go in here, maybe show you this way. So yeah, she's going to walk around the clinic, which is over here. So she'll just walk around here. To be able to get her to heal you, you'll just walk up to her and interact with her. Say she's over here and you interact with her, she'll stop walking, she'll turn and face you, and then she'll start doing the animation to heal you. And then you'll go into your healing animation. And then, yeah, so she'll be able to heal one player at a time and wherever she is. And she'll just like roam. Maybe we can get her to do an interaction here. Maybe we can get another animation made where she's like doing something on this desk and then she walks over to here. Maybe we can do like a you know, a pillow and like those types of animations, like putting a pillow, fixing the bed, so she can do something over here, then walk over there, then maybe walk over to here, walk back over there. So she's doing stuff, you know what I mean? It makes it a little bit more alive, a little bit more immersive, I think. So that's the idea for that. And yeah, so we'll be upgrading the NPC system, and that would bring us to this stage, which is pretty much all that done there, and then we would have done everything and created in interaction point logic. Revamped the NPC system and created interaction point logic. Okay, so that's going to be our changelog for this build. Potentially one more little sneaky feature or two that I can probably do before I show you in the devlogs. So it'll be the first time you're seeing that. But the devlogs are mainly just showcasing where I'm at the latest build, and sort of the final version of that, of those features and stuff. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. So if you've got any questions, now's the time to ask right now. So if you want to ask some questions, jump in the comments right now. I'll hang around for the next couple of minutes, and then I'll probably finish up the stream. And then all I've got to do is just finish off this logic, so make sure it's all good. We're counting pallets correctly. The numbers of each pallet is determined by if it's a small pallet or a big pallet. And then yeah, that'll be all the logic done. And then all we need is the animations to sort of add to it. But yeah, that's probably where I'm going to leave it. So if you're new to this game, make sure you go and check out the description, the links in the description. I've got a link to the game Discord. I've got a link to the game Discord devlogs. I've got a link to all these streams. We've also got a donate link if you'd like to contribute to the project. All of our contributors go at the end. Will be going at the end of devlogs, and also in the game credits as well as a contributor. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. I hope you enjoyed. The next stream will be potentially tomorrow, or I might work on some other things tomorrow and just wait until we've got the animations, and yeah, maybe we can implement the animations in a stream. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one, which will be potentially tomorrow or the next day. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.